Hello everyone, this is Dr. Mitesh Gala. Welcome to Rough Book, a learning companion.
Welcome friends. In the last video, we done arithmetic progression exercise 10a. This is Dr. Mitesh Gala. Today we are going to do arithmetic progression exercise 10b. So if you remember last time what we had solved was the major formula to find Tn, that is a plus n minus 1 into d. A is the first term, d the common difference, and n the number of terms. So today we are going to begin with exercise 10b. I want you to start reading sum number 1. Don't look at this part. Try on your own, figure this out, and then we can discuss it once you are back on the video. So it says 10 times the 10th term is 30 times the 30th term. So all these words is equal to, will be, was, these are separators. They help you to separate LHS with RHS. So 10 times the 10th term is 30 times the 30th term. Yeah, so we could manage to get this. Your question is find the 40th term. Last time, yesterday, I told you if it is 10th term, do you remember what will it become? Yeah, that's correct. A plus 9d. Likewise, 30th term, A plus 2090. Super. 0 gets cancelled straight away. So I get A plus 9d equals A plus 2090. Right? Into 3. So I need to multiply this with 3. So let's expand it. A plus 9d, 3A plus 87d. I'm shifting everything on one side. So 3A minus 8, 2A. And 9 goes on the other side. So it becomes plus 78d. Equals nothing. So 0. I divide each term by 2. So I get A plus 39d. I have not been able to find A, neither D. But still I need 40th term. So let's see what is 40th term. Anyone could figure it out? Perfect. 40th term is nothing but A plus 39d. And what is the value of A plus 39d? 0. So I can directly say therefore the 40th term also is 0. Since A plus 39d is 0. So final answer therefore 40th term is 0. Amni managed to get the same answer without looking in the video. Super. Let's go for the sum number 3. Everywhere I have written the data. I want you to just look at the question on your own, write the data and then come back over here. So you understand what we are going about. So sum number 3 says, which term of AP, this is the AP given to you, which term, so I will call it as Tn, is will become equal to 130 more than the 31st term. So I repeat, which term is 130 more than the 31st term? Are you understanding this expression, how to generate? See, try and understand how am I converting the English into mathematical language. Which term, that is Tn, is means equal to 130 more, so plus 130, than the 31st term. Alright, so your target is which term, so what is the number of this term is what the question is. Your AP is 5, A is 5, your common difference 15 minus 5, so 10. Let's take this expression Tn, T31 will become A plus 30d plus 130 and Tn will be A plus n minus 1 into d, again A plus 30d plus 130. By doing this you can straight away get rid of your A. You don't even need to substitute the value of A and you will be able to directly calculate the value of n in this case. Alright, so n minus 1 into d, d in this case is 10, 30d, so 30 into 10 plus 130. So n minus 1, 300 plus 130, 430. This 10 goes down, so 43. So 1 goes on the other side, so I get my answer as 44. So my final answer therefore 44th term is 130 more than 31st term. Please don't fail to write this final answer. If you do so, you will lose 1 mark. So please see to it you always write that final answer. Come on, next one, sum number 5. Try to get the data on your own and then once you are done, solve the sum and then come back for the video. So they have given you third term is 4, ninth term minus 8. Which term will be equal to 0 is the question. So n is what you need to find. Alright. So first using these two you are going to use simultaneous and get the values of a and d and then we will see how to go about with this. So T3 is 4. That means a plus 2d is 4. That's my first equation, correct? T9 is minus 8. So that means a plus 8d is minus 8. So I managed to get the second equation. Take the two equations simultaneous, get the values of a and b. So first term, second term, minus minus plus gets cancelled. So minus 6d, 12. So d becomes minus 2. Let's calculate a. So a plus 2 into minus 2, 4. I am substituting d in the first equation. So a is equal to 4, minus 4 comes on this side, so plus 4. So a becomes 8. So I managed to get the values of a and d. Now let's see which term is equal to 0. So a plus n minus 1 into d 0. Substitute a and d in this, automatically you will get the value of n. So I'll get a as 8, n minus 1, d is minus 2, 0. So my 8 goes on the other side. So n minus 1 minus 2 minus 8. I can cancel this straight away. So n minus 1 minus minus cancels, 2 ones are 2 4s are. Basically this is going down, so it gets cancelled. So finally plus 1 on the other side, 5. So final answer, therefore fifth term of AP is 0. How many managed to get the same answer? Super. Good job guys. I hope you're enjoying studying at home and you're doing it on regular basis. Seventh, come on. This is a good question. Read it. Don't look at the data here. Read it on your own and then we shall solve together. There are two APs given. Some is slightly tricky to understand. For what value of n, the nth term of first AP and the nth term of the second AP are equal to each other. So basically, when you look at the question, you've been given two APs. The nth term of the first AP is equal to the nth term of the second AP. So what is the value of this n is the question mark. So a in this term is 63 and d in the first one is 2. A in the first one is 3 and d in this case is 10 minus 3, that becomes 7. Correct? So we got the a and d for both the cases. Let's apply the formula here. A plus n minus 1 into d. A plus n minus 1 into d. So what is a in the first case? 63. N minus 1. D is 2. This is the second AP. So second AP ka a is 3. N minus 1 into 7. Now you got two choices. Either open the brackets and then take everything on the other side. The second is a slightly smarter one. 63 minus 3. And n minus 1 7 times minus n minus 1 2 times, correct? I have brought this on the other side. So 63 minus 3 gives me 60. 7 times 2 times, so minus, so n minus 1 5 times, correct? Do you understand this expression? This is 7a minus 2a, so 5a. Not a but n minus 1, just a I have given you for example. 5 goes down, so 60 divided by 5 gives me 12. So my final answer becomes 13. So you say therefore nth term is 13. Clear? It's a good question. Please try solving it on your own if you've copied by any chance and see to it you manage to get the sum. Sum number 9. Again a good question. The AP is this. First find the value of n and then get the next two terms. How are you going to go about it? Just give a thought. These are your terms. Basically the AP 1, 2, 3, first term, second term, third term. So that becomes A. How will I get my D? Exactly, T2 minus T1. Is there any other way to get D? Yes, T3 minus T2. Am I giving you any clue? Absolutely. D is equal to T2 minus T1 is equal to T3 minus T2. Can you now substitute things over here? Automatically you will be able to get the value of n. Try it. So T2 is 4n minus 1. T1 is n minus 2. T3 is 5n plus 2. T2 is 4n minus 1. Solve this. Automatically your n you will be able to manage. So 4n minus 1 minus n plus 2. 5n plus 2 minus 4n plus 1. So all the n's together. 4 minus 1, so 3n. 5 minus 4, so 1. 1 comes on this side, so minus 1. 2 plus 1, 3. Minus 1 plus 2, so 1. 1 goes on the other side, so minus 1. This gives me 2n, 2. So do I manage to get the value of n as 1? Now value of n is 1, so my first term is whatever. So look at the terms now, okay, carefully. So n minus 2, 1 minus 2 minus 1, that's the first term. 4n minus 1. So you don't need to stop here because n is not the only question. Your question is n and next two terms. So we got three terms, we are trying to find the other two terms. So 4 into 1 minus 2. So 4 minus 2 gives me 2. 5n plus 2. So 5 into 1 plus 2, 7. Okay, I have messed up over here. This is 1. So this will be 3. Now can you see the common difference? A is minus 1. So the common difference is 4. So the next term, that is T4, will be 7 plus 4. That is 11. Another term T5 will be 11 plus 4, 15. So the next two terms are 11 and 15. Yeah. How did we get? So we first found D over here, that is T minus minus 1. So that becomes 4. And then that D you add to the previous term always. See, there is a method to find the fourth term. Either you say A plus 3D or you take the previous term and add common difference. Take the previous term and add common difference. Simple. Can we try the next one? Sum number 10. Don't read from here. Look into your textbook. Try solving it. If you don't get it, then obviously you can come here to check how to go about it. So they have given you the AP as these three and they say find the value of K. Isn't it a similar type? Yes, it is. So D is equal to T2 minus T1, T3 minus T2. Come on, solve it. Substitute. Take care of the minus sign. Don't go wrong. So T2, that is 2k square plus 3k plus 6 minus k square 4k plus 8. So that is T2 minus T1. Now T3, so T3 minus T2, that is 2k square plus 3k plus 6. Okay. Now open all your brackets. So 2k square 3k plus 6 minus k square minus 4k minus 8. Likewise here 3k square 4k 4 minus 2k square minus 3k minus 6. So 2k minus k gives me k square. 3k minus 2k also gives me k square. Coming on this side, so minus k square. 3k plus, always underline the terms that you are picking up. So none of the terms are left back. 3k minus 4k, so minus k. 4k minus 3k, so 1k goes on the other side, becomes plus k. Oh, k only is getting cancelled. How come? So some error from our side, it seems again. So let's just look at it once again. 3k minus 4k minus k. 4k minus 3k plus 1k goes on the other side, so minus k. Yeah, that's correct now. I'm getting the numbers on this side. So 4 minus 6 minus 2. 6 minus 8 minus 2 goes on the other side, becomes plus 2. So you should always recheck such sums once again. So in case if you're going wrong, you will get an idea. Yeah. Here this gets cancelled. This becomes minus 2k. Minus 2 plus 2, 0. So the value of k, 0 by minus 2 is nothing else but 0. So basically what are we doing? One sum of this type had appeared 2 years back in the boards. So please see to it you understand this sum very well. What have we done? These are the three terms. Term 1, term 2, term 3. So T2 minus T1 equals to T3 minus T2. Is that fair enough, everybody? Everyone's following? Great. I don't want you to do 16th right now. That will come back later. First try sum number 12. Write the data on your own and then we shall solve it. So here n is 57. So they are saying that the total number of terms are 57. Now the catch over here is when you read the question well, you will understand. So please read it with me. An AP consists of 57 terms. So n is 57. Of which 7th term is 13. So this is fine, straight and clear. Last term 108. Last term denoted as L. Now this is the catch. Last term, there are 57 terms. So obviously the last term is T57. This is what not many people understand. So I want you to pay attention to this part once again. The last term is 57. The last term in this case is T57 because there are 57 terms. Is 108. Then find the 40 fifth term. So you've been given two parts, 1 and 2. Solve them simultaneously, get the values of a and d, and then substitute it here to get the 45th term. Come on, go ahead, hit it. So T7, 13, a plus 6d, 13. T57, 108. So a plus 56d, 108. So I got my two equations, 1 and 2. How many reached here? That means your video is on, you're not trying on your own. Bad. So part 1 and equation 2. Let's solve them to get the values of a and b. Cancels, minus 50d, 13 minus, so it will be 95, negative, correct? So d becomes minus 95 by minus 50. 5 tens are 5 19s are. So your d is 1.9. Yeah, slightly unusual. Let's try and find the value of a. So a plus 6 into 1.9 is 13. So a will be 13 minus 54, 11.4. So your a should be 1.6. Once you get this, now we are trying to find the other part, T45, which should be a plus 44d. So a in this case 1.6, 44 times 1.9. So 1.6 plus, let's go on to the rough part. 19 into 44, 9 4s are 36, 4 5 6 7 7 6 6 13 1 8 36. So I get this as 83.6. So my final answer should be 84 85.2. I'm not sure if it is correct. If you also got the same answer, great, because it is correct. So your 45th term is 85.2. So right, therefore 45th term is 85.2. Let's go through the entire sum once again to understand it well. The 7th term is given. They said 57 terms, this is the start, and then the last term. See, they are tricking over here. They are not directly telling you 57th term. You need to understand that this is 57th term. Then simultaneous get a and d, substitute in the second part, and you get the answer. You got to be very careful with your calculations here. One error and your entire sum can go for a toss. 14. Next question. Come on, try it. Again, a word problem. If you happen to read it well, you will understand. The second term and the 7th term. The sum of the second and the 7th term of an AP is 30. So sum of second and 7th is 30. 15th term. Now see, go the English language into mathematics. So go part by part. 15th term is means equal to 1 less, so minus 1, twice the 8th term. Once again, 15th term is 1 less, twice the 8th term. So when you look at the video and you hear what I am saying and my fingers, you will understand it well. 15th term is 1 less, twice the 8th term. Yeah, so we converted into mathematics. Find the AP. Yesterday you remember, whenever AP has been asked, what did I tell you? Yeah, at least 4 terms is what you need to calculate. 4 terms at least, okay? So let's begin with the first part. T2 plus T7 is 30. So A plus D, T7 is A plus 6D, 30. So 2A plus 7D, 30. That gives me my first equation. For the second equation, T15 twice T8 minus 1. So T15 is A plus 14D, 2 times A plus 7D minus 1. So A plus 14D, 2A plus 14D minus 1, not 2, because this is multiplying only inside. I messed up, you don't, please. Alright, now see, you are lucky over here because 14 minus 14 gets 0. A 1 comes on this side, A goes on that side. So you directly manage to get the value of A. So you are not applying simultaneous in this case. Substitute A and get D. So 2A plus 7D, 30. So 2 times 1. So I shall manage to get my D as 2 goes on the other side. So 28 by 7. So D becomes 4. Now they said find the AP. That means I need to find the first 4 terms. So the first term is 1. T2, take the first term, add 4. T3, take the second term and add 4. T4, take the third term and add 4. Will you remember this? Don't use a plus 3d, a plus 2d, lengthy method. This is easy. Once you got 4 terms, you are not done. You are expected to write it in the AP format with the dots. If dots not put, again you will lose 1 mark. So please remember to these smaller tips so you don't mess up your sum later on in the exam. Okay, I want you to start reading sum number 16, which we had left earlier. Try it out. The AP is given to you. Okay, and the question is, which term is equal to 84 more than the 13th term? I hope you are able to convert this. Pause the video, read the question and then come back. Fourth term of the AP is equal to, an AP consists, this is 16th, yeah. Which term of an AP? 3, 10, 17. So 3, 10, 17 is the AP. And which term will be is equal to 84 more than the 13th term. So which term, basically they are asking you n. Okay, come on, hit the question. This is the last question because almost everything we've covered. So you need to go ahead, try the sum on your own and see how much do you fall, whether you are able to get it or no. So my A is 3, D is 10 minus 3, so 7, and Tn is given to us, T13 plus 84. So A plus n minus 1 into D, A plus 12D, 84. Correct? A gets cancelled straight away. So n minus 1 and the value of D is 7. 12 into 7 plus 84. So n minus 1, don't open this, I'll tell you why. 84 plus 84 gives you 168. Send 7 down, so it will be easy to cancel and proceed. 7 2s are 14, 4s are. So n will be 24 plus 1, 25. So we managed to get the final answer. Yeah. So therefore 25th term will be 84 more than 13th term. Always have the habit of writing the final answer so that no one can deduct your marks. Your homework, exercise 10B. I want you to do sum number 2, 4, 6, 8. 11th one is a cancel question. You can just cancel and ignore it. So 11th one, ignore or cancel, whatever. 12th we did. 13th and 15th you can try. Yeah, this should be done. So whatever in the video you are doing with the video, and the rest of the sums you should be doing as homework. All the best, stay safe. See you soon in the next video. Bye, take care guys.
Hope you had a lovely mathematics experience with the Rough Book, our learning companion.